Fast and Furious 6 wasn't the only big franchise having a big opening this week. We also get The Hangover 3. The Hangover 3. The Hangover 3 is the third installment of the Hangover series. The first Hangover came out in 2009, and it was one of my favorite movies of 2009, and let alone, it is my favorite comedy of all time. The Hangover Part 2, I'm going to be a little bit more lenient on it. It wasn't terrible, but at the same time, it was far from the best. But after watching The Hangover Part 3, The Hangover 2 is really not that bad. I'm serious right now. If you ever griped about The Hangover Part 2, watch this movie and you will look back on The Hangover Part 2 as that one that's actually good. Trust me, you'll be like, oh, well, The Hangover Part 2 just really wasn't that bad. What I didn't like about the second movie, it was pretty much the first movie but in a different location. But what I liked about the first movie was the premise. Which is, they all drank something and don't remember anything from the night before, so now they have to retrace their steps. And it was clever how we watched it all unfold. Then they did it in the second movie, and it didn't really live up to the first movie. So I was really looking forward to The Hangover Part 3, more so because they were going in a different direction. The premise is they're taking Alan to go get some help, and then they run into John Goodman's character. He takes Doug and tells the others, find Chow or Doug is dead. Now we have our movie. A pretty ballsy move, considering that they're moving over from the whole hangover scenario. But no one has a hangover, they just have to find Chow. Now, as far as the plot, I do like how they illustrate it, because this movie actually does tie into the previous two movies. Say what you will about The Hangover Part 2, at least they kept it funny and outrageous. This movie was dry as shit. It really wasn't as funny as the first two. Another thing about this movie is Chow has more of a role in this movie, which was fine, but at times it kind of got a little annoying because at some point it turned into the Leslie Chow show. Alan is more of an asshole than a lovable idiot for the sake of the plot. Bradley Cooper looked like he was just going through the motions. I can only imagine the first movie really catapulted his career. The second movie, he was like, hey, it's the second Hangover movie, why not? And then after that, he did Silver Linings Playbook and got an Oscar nomination. And once he got to this movie, he's like, he didn't really want to be there. He's like, why am I doing this? In conclusion, I like, respect, and recognize that they wanted to go a different direction for this movie. Because if you just follow the same blueprint, which is they all drank something, don't remember anything from the night before, so now they gotta go retrace their steps, I'd be sitting here telling you it is just a ripoff of the first two movies. So I like that they did that, but at the same time it loses the element of what made the first movie funny in the first place. Which is they don't remember anything, so we get to watch it all unfold with the characters. And since this movie was more so an adventure movie, it loses that element of interest. I feel as though The Hangover, it's more so this kind of trilogy. They made one solid standalone movie that was just really successful, and then they made sequels that never really lived up to the first movie. Examples of this, The Matrix, Jurassic Park. In the end, I liked the way they wrapped up the series, and it was still an enjoyable movie even though it had its flaws, and I'll still buy it on Blu-ray just so I can say I have the Hangover trilogy, because The Hangover Part 3 is a B-, for I will buy it just on Blu-ray. But that's it for the day. You like what you see, you want to see more, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my other channel. The links are in the description below. And be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Peace.